Reactions to last week's election results differ wildly depending on how you voted and which candidate you supported. Some are feeling relieved and enthusiastic right now, while others may be experiencing anger or anxiety.
With the holidays fast approaching, we wanted to bring in someone who could share advice about how to best address the election and some of these issues when you gather with loved ones. Dr. Jody Carrington is an author and clinical psychologist. We want to bring in her now to discuss some of this. Welcome back to our show.
Hey, thanks for having me back. Good morning.
So we know the division in our country is really something that's on a lot of people's minds. It could surface when families get together at Thanksgiving or even Christmas a few weeks down the line. So what do you say to folks who may be dreading that because they know there might be a difference of opinions at the table?
Like not only will there be, we know, right? And you usually know before heading in, like who's the one, who's the uncle, so you're already ready, which that in and of itself takes us away from the best parts of ourselves. So here's part of the issue I think around this election is, there's the anticipatory anxiety has been in the air for months. And we've been watching on social media. We are very aware of which friends are on which side, which family members are on which side, if they're open with it, which typically many people are. And then it's so difficult because social media isn't social. We're consuming so much of the things that we think everybody believes what we believe. And so we gather information that tends to be very one-sided. And so when we come together, we just share all the things we know about the thing. And what we lose is our capacity for empathy, which is the hardest thing when we're exhausted.
And Dr. Carrington, if someone is saying, we're preparing for this meal, we know people have different viewpoints that are all coming to the table, but we just don't want to go there. Is it a best strategy to perhaps avoid that topic? What would be your suggestion?
I think a couple of things. I think you know your family best, but I think what matters to me most is you, not them. So if you do the work before in terms of doing things like I'm going to drop my shoulders, this isn't worth it. I'm going to do the very best that I can to either avoid the subject. You can set ground rules before, like if it's got really contentious and we don't want it to ruin the things, or we don't want, our children are in the room, we're not talking about things like this, or, this is not how we engage in these conversations. Let's just have a rule team that, like, for this holiday, let's just put politics off the table. I can't wait to hear about your job. I can't wait to hear about, what's happening, in the soccer league or whatever's happening with your babies or grandpa or uncles. But it's like, if we can just agree to disagree about these things, I can't wait to see you. I just hope we don't, let's set those aside. You can set those boundaries. The other thing is that if that becomes impossible, your ability to take as many, and this sounds so cliche, but as many deep breaths as you can, take breaks, notice the ones that are going to fire you up or flip your own lid, and just know that you got to name it to tame it. That's like, it's such a beautiful psych theory that we all know. We just try to not talk about it, and so we sound like this. But when you drop your shoulders, like, do this right now for me, drop it. I think we did this last time. Drop your shoulders and really step into the holiday season knowing that and being very aware of that. It just arms you with so much capacity to say things like, if we do get into it, instead of arguing, just say, tell me more. Tell me more. And usually we have to say, tell me more when we don't want to know more. Okay. But it's that idea that I'm going to bring the people I love back to the best parts of themselves. When I do that, go on, say more. When we can do those things, it allows them to just give their space, give them some space. And if you can help it and you have the ability to just be like, that's interesting, and move on to the next best thing. I think that it allows us to maintain the relationships, the good parts of the relationships that we all have with the people we love.
Okay, we know we've got some days coming up before the Thanksgiving holiday. Do you have any tips for people as they deal with longer lasting or maybe precursor election related anxiety or just general anxiety to come? How do you tell folks to deal with this longer term and not just on that holiday day?
It's such a great question, because I think there has been such a significant blow to so many groups, marginalized peoples in particular. And I think that there is this sense of like futility, which, is so aligned with the concept of burnout. It's like, what is the point? And so here's the idea. I want you to stay as connected as you can to the people who fill your soul. And I think sometimes we feel so isolated and alone. We talked last time a little bit about a loneliness epidemic. I mean, as a psychologist, I don't think we're in a mental health crisis. I think we're in an understandable human response to a loneliness epidemic in this country. And we consume so much of this hard data alone by ourselves in our bed at night. And we get very anxious and filled with angst and have nowhere to put it. So be very conscious about the people who can like walk you home, talk you through it, and really just keep it in perspective.
Well, Dr. Jody Carrington, we wish we could spend a lot more time on this subject, but I think this is a good place to leave our conversation. Hopefully everybody at home will take something away from this. I know I'm taking a few notes, and the shoulders note in particular, just in general, that's a great thing to remember. So thank you again for joining us, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah, you too.
All right, everybody, we'll be right back after this. Stay with us.